Hello, this is Julia. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. In today's video, we will be building this dreamy lavender home in Windenburg on a 20 by 20 lot. And this lot is actually one of my absolute favorites in Windenburg, and I just love building here, and that is why you can probably remember me building here several times before this video, but I just can't help it. I always want to build on this lot because it is so beautiful and I just love it so much. But anyway, I really love how this home turned out. I really love the exterior, but the interior is really cute as well. And I don't usually use much purple in my builds, so it was interesting to see all the purple items that we have in the game, and I actually really struggled at some point because I couldn't find any cute purple items in the exact color that I wanted them in. That's one of the most annoying things in The Sims sometimes. You have this super cute item or a piece of furniture or something, but you can't use it because it just doesn't go well with all the other items in your build. But yeah, that's one of those times that I really wish that we had the color wheel. But we don't, so we have to think a bit more creatively, maybe. I don't know. But anyway, I had a lot of fun trying out all those purple items and also trying out what colors go well with purple. And I think that everything turned out so amazing about this build, and I'm just kind of proud of myself because this was probably my first time trying this kind of color scheme. So even though this build is very small, it took me over 3 hours to make. It was such a long time for such a small build. I usually take 1.5 hours to a little bit over 2 hours with these kind of builds, but this took a lot of time for me, and maybe it was because I really wanted to pay attention to the details, and I actually kind of love that because I always want my builds to be very detailed, but of course that takes a lot of time. By the way, before I forget to mention it, I wanted to say that the shape of this house was actually inspired by the build that was originally on this lot. So I thought that it kind of looked cute, so I really wanted to make this a little bit similar. I know that it probably doesn't look that similar, but I don't know. There is a few things that really remind me of that house that was originally on this lot. Anyways, moving on, I wanted to mention my idea for the Sims that would be living in this home. So I was kind of imagining that in this home there could be living a grandma and her granddaughter. I don't really know where I got that idea from, but for some reason I just feel like it would be really good for a grandma and her granddaughter. I don't know why the granddaughter would be living with her grandma. Maybe something happened to her parents or something, or maybe she just stays here sometimes on vacations and stuff like that. But that was my idea for this build, and I really wanted to share it with you guys, as I always say, because it's so nice to tell you what I've been thinking for these homes that I make, because I never actually play with them, so it's nice to at least tell someone about the idea that I would have if I played with these houses. Or it's kind of bad to say that I never play with them, because of course sometimes I do gameplay, but it's very rare for me because I just take so much time for building, and then I don't know, if you build for hours and hours, you just kind of don't have the energy to start making any Sims and playing with them. It just feels like a lot of work. So in the end, I always end up not playing in these homes. But anyway, because my idea for this home was that there would be a grandma living in here, I really wanted to add a lot of things that would suit this kind of like grandma vibe, and I really love how it turned out. Like everything looks super cute. And I think I actually ended up using a lot of items from Nifty Knitting because those are just like screaming grandma vibes, and they also come with these like really cute pastel colors, and in most of them there was this like super cute pastel purple swatch. So I really loved using those items for this home. But anyway, I really wanted to mention how I got the idea for making this build. So I was actually looking for some inspiration for my April bullet journal. So I didn't have any idea what I should make for it, and then I was like really late, so it was already like April 1st or something, and I really had to come up with something like really quick. So I came up with this like dreamy, cloudy, purple pink theme, and I thought that it looked absolutely adorable. So I kind of fell in love with the pastel lavender kind of color, and then I actually decided that I also want my nails in that color this month. So that was the color that I asked when I got my nails done. And after that, I actually wanted to have like a few tops in that same color. So now I also have a few pastel purple tops, and everything this month is like very much pastel purple, and I just love that color scheme, and I really wanted to include that in this build. And actually, when I was making this build, I came up with the idea that why shouldn't I do this like every month? Like I could always have this kind of like color theme, and I could have it like in my personal life and in The Sims, in my videos, in everything. And I thought that it was like the best idea I have had in a long time. I think that it would really like help me if I'm like kind of stuck and don't have any ideas, but then I would have like at least that like color theme, and that would help me to come up with something. And I'm really excited about this, so I think I'm actually going to do it. So for each month I will choose one color or like two colors or something, but anyway like a certain color theme, and I'm going to try to make most of my builds in that color theme. I'm probably going to like make like exceptions, but you know, it would give me like a little bit more ideas for my builds. And I'm really excited about this idea, like I probably already said. And yeah, so I really wanted to mention that here for you guys. So if you start noticing my belts being in a certain color scheme, it is because of this idea that I had. And I was thinking that I might actually make some kind of like announcement on my Instagram about this idea that I had, because I'm just like really proud of it, and I'm rarely like this proud of myself because I don't usually have these like really creative ideas, or I know that this might not seem like really creative to someone else, but to me it is extremely creative because I don't usually have these kind of ideas. So anyway, April will be pastel purple or lavender. I'm not sure what I should call this color, but you know, you get it. And then I was thinking that May might be like green. And I wasn't thinking about like this like really bright green, but more of like a very like natural kind of green, and maybe combined with like pink or something. And I'm actually like really excited about that, and I already have a few ideas for my builds. And I also have a few more builds coming up April, so those will probably be in purple colors. and I'm just like really excited about that. So you can tell me in the comments, do you think this like color theme idea for each month is good, or do you think that it's a little boring, or you know, whatever thoughts you have, you can tell me in the comments, because I would love to hear. Because you know, I'm not the one watching these videos, or of course I have to watch them myself as well, because I always want to know that there is like nothing wrong with them. But anyway, like I make these videos for other people, so I always want to know if you're like actually interested in the content that I'm making. So definitely let me know, do you think it's a good idea or if it's not? So since it's April and Easter is coming up, I would like to ask you guys, do you have anything like special planned for Easter? Me personally, I really like Easter, and I think that it is just like the cutest holiday ever. And I will probably be baking some kind of like Easter themed things with my boyfriend, and we will have a very nice time. So yeah, let me know in the comments, do you have any certain plans or ideas that what you might do for Easter? But anyway, we are slowly starting to get to the end of this video, so I really hope that you have enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up, and also remember to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos from me. Thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye bye!